Ni hao from Shanghai, or more specifically, the Shanghai New International Expo Center. And despite the pretty grisly weather, a very warm welcome to this year's Mobile World Congress. Thousands of people have gathered here and will do over the next 3 days from the wider mobile ecosystem, keen to get a glimpse of the connectivity innovations and the technologies that are going to change all our businesses and our society. Exhibitors and executives, product launches and partnerships, and as the largest carbon neutral exhibition and conference in Asia, sustainable solutions loom large too. Which is great news for Xiaolei Jiao, because she's keen to ensure that sustainability and the UN Sustainable Development Goals are at the heart of digital transformation. She's the head of the UN Industrial Development Organization, or UNIDO's Investment and Technology Promotion Office here in Shanghai.
When you are doing digital transformation, you need to know if this is really deliver value. What kind of value? The value is for creating jobs. The value is to improve the economy, and also the value is keep the society harmonious, and also is friendly to environment. So we need to consider about the digital transformation, all of these objectives rather than measures.
And it's a constant process then, it's a constant adaptation and assessment as you go along, really.
Yes, for UNIDO, we're creating an industry competitive index. This index is under the branding of the United Nations 2030 agenda. That is altogether 17 SDGs, 169 factors. So under this 159 factors, we have a number that is over 130 factors can be affected by digital transformation. So that's why digital transformation is so important when we are facing climate change, we are facing all the fourth industry revolution.
Well, funny enough, that was exactly my next question, which is how central, if you are looking at sustainability and looking at achieving SDGs, how central to that goal is innovation, is technology and technological advancing?
More than 60% intellectual property right is happened in the industry sector and manufacturing sectors. And also more than 80% is the green technologies. When always we are doing the industrial revolution, it's all driven by technology upgrading. So that's why we always, when we are talking about industry manufacturing, technology is always in the center. And also innovation, talents. Right, I know your questions.
You preempt my question.
Yes, innovation is a spirit and can make the people can creating the new technologies. So innovation, I think, always is implementing by the entrepreneurs, by the researchers, and also I think the governance is need innovation.
In terms of fostering that spirit of innovation and creating
policies,
yes,
creating the environment for doing good business, business enabling. So that is.
And talking of enabling, I know you're keen to foster partnerships for sustainability as well. Just tell us a bit about the successes you've enjoyed there in terms of why partnerships are so important.
Currently, when we are talking about the industries, and it has always be the supply chain. So we are talking about the industry. So from the previous time, we're talking about the industry chain, value chain, and also for the supply chain. When we are facing about climate change, for example, we need to change the energy supplier into clean energy.
Yes.
We need to change the production method into digital production. And also we need to change our supply chain into green supply chain, because the green supply chain is you can sourcing your suppliers, your vendors, and only we can put all these shareholders together. we bring partnerships. We have the same objective or the same goals. We are going to green. We
Yes.
need to go in green. We can establish the partnership
All the way along the chain,
yeah,
as you
the
say.
chain. So the partnership is so important.
And on the subject of partnerships, you've obviously worked alongside the likes of Huawei as well over the years. What sort of successes have you enjoyed there with the industry and UNIDO working together?
Yeah. Huawei, of course, is at the center of the supply chain. So Huawei is doing very well and very close with UNIDO to promote the green industry transformation and also together with the digital industry transformation.
Yes.
For the digital transformation, we always think the infrastructure, especially the new quality infrastructure, is very essential. Because for all the digital technologies, we need the infrastructure. We rely on the infrastructure for its stable, safety, and openness, and easy to access.
Yes.
So and faster, safety, greener. So that's all rely on this kind of infrastructure. So UNIDO have a statistic says that in China, the infrastructure development is very good on the top of the world. That's why so many new technologies has occurred. So we think Huawei and UNIDO, last year, we working together for adopt new technology, especially for AI.
Yes.
So we together have launch a global alliance for artificial intelligence for manufacturing. So that is a very good alliance.
It's a mutually
It's
beneficial.
a mutual benefit, creating partnerships.
Yep.
And we are calling AI for good, AI for safety, AI for everybody to bridge the divide when we are doing the digital transformation.
That's the positives, that's where the successes are coming.
Yeah.
I don't want to finish the interview on a negative, but what are the challenges that you face as
Yeah.
UNIDO in terms of achieving this sustainable future that we all, as you say, want to see come to fruition?
Yeah, from my side, I think there are three of challenges and constraints. The first is constraints of the financial constraints.
Yes.
We need to introduce a lot of green money to support this green technology transformation and infrastructure. And the second constraint is the talent
Yes.
constraints. Because when I just talking about the digital divide. So we need to make people more capable to adopt the new technologies. And the third the constraint may be from the policy legislation.
Yes.
The policy legislation is always a little bit late behind
Yes.
about the trend. So from UNIDO, we would like to working closely with the local government to legislature some good, effective policy to support this kind of new technologies, innovations, and to have some incentives to stimulate this kind of entrepreneurship and for SMEs.
So it's a three-pronged approach.
Yes.